Hi, welcome. We're so grateful you're here and excited to share with you our true self and freedom through forgiveness process, our 5 days. This is Emily speaking.
And this is Juanita speaking. And we welcome you to very much for joining us here today.
Check out our video down below and follow along, or right after this, really. And follow along. We look forward to hearing and seeing your journey along the way. We'll be available for comments or questions. Feel free to email or reach out to us.
For your day two event of this 5-day forgiveness transformational event that you are a part of. And I really hope that your journey and what you're learning is truly and completely impactful. So, again, I am Juanita Ellingson. I am a forgiveness and self care empowerment coach. And I absolutely love doing this work for to help people move through their forgiveness journey. And so today's video, which I am super excited to be hosting, is called The Burn of Betrayal and Letting Go. So this is all about a forgiveness letter and a burning ritual. So I welcome you. And today we're going to step into a sacred space of healing, courage, and release. Each of us has walked through moments where trust was broken, love was betrayed, or expectations were shattered. Betrayal is such a deep wound. It shakes us, it changes us, and it often leaves us holding on to pain far longer than it should. But here, in this moment, you are invited to lay that weight down, and you're invited to loosen the grip of betrayal that has always had on your heart from this weight that I also want to point out you weren't meant to carry. And you're going to do this through one of the most powerful tools of healing, and that is forgiveness. Now, I just want to reiterate something very important, and that is forgiveness does not mean that what happened to you was right. It doesn't mean that you forget, and it doesn't mean that the person who hurt you suddenly becomes welcomed back into your life. No, 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 no. Forgiveness is for you. It is your key to freedom. And it is the way that you break the chain that betrayal has tried to wrap around your soul. So today, you will write a forgiveness letter. Not to excuse, not to justify, but to release. To unburden your heart and step closer to your truer self. So one of the first things that I would love for you to do is take a deep breath in and let it out. And then take another deep breath in and let it out. Place your hand on your heart for a moment and feel your own strength. That's right, your own strength. Now I invite you to think of the betrayal that still lingers in your life. the person, a situation, their words, or the actions that have left a scar. Just sit, and I want you to bring that to the forefront of your mind right now. Just that one instant. You can write multiple letters, but right now, I want you to just focus on one. The one that comes to your mind easily. The one that even might be the most gripping. So you're going to have a piece of paper. And yes, this does actually have to be a piece of paper because you're going to burn it. So on the paper in front of you, you're going to begin your personal forgiveness letter. Now, if all of a sudden you kind of go, Juanita, I have a complete mind blank. I don't even know what to start with. I'm going to give you a few starters just to help you on the way. And if you don't use any of these, that is perfectly fine too. You know what you need to write. So it could be, dear whomever, I'm choosing to release the pain that you caused me. Or you could start it with, this is what I felt when you betrayed me. Or you could start it with, I have carried this hurt for so long, way too long. And today, I'm letting it go. Write honestly. Write from your heart. This is not about being polite. In fact, it's not about being politically correct or polite or niceties. I'm giving you permission, and give yourself that permission to be as raw as you possibly can. It's not about being polite or being nice. It's about being real. Tell the truth of your hurt. And then, and this is the best part, declare your freedom. So when you write your letter, as big and bold, and I want you to write until there's nothing less left for you to write about. And then at the bottom, I want you to put on there, I declare my freedom from this. And then we're going to go to the second part of this incredible method of healing. And that is a burning ritual. Now, if you cannot do the burning ritual for various different reasons, the overall point of this is you release the letter. Now, that does not mean you send the letter to the person, because at this point, it does not belong to them. This is all about you. So this is not about sending a letter to them. This is now you have written your forgiveness letter and you're going to release it. So whether that means you're ripping it up into a million pieces, or you're taking it outside and you're burying it, you're just going to physically release it. So in this exercise, I am talking about actually burning it. So for this part of the ritual, when you're ready, fold the letter that you have just created and hold it gently in your hands as though you are going to release it. Don't hold a tight grip on it. Just hold it gently. And then notice the weight of it, the story that it carries, the energy that it has that has been inside of you for too long. Notice the weight of that paper. And take another deep breath. And then as you approach the fire, as you place your letter into the flames, say these words and say them either aloud or say them within your spirit. But say them. And sometimes you might have to say them a couple of times for yourself to truly feel it and realize it. But say this as it is burning. I release this pain. I forgive. And I am finally free. I release this pain. I forgive. And I am finally free. Then watch as the fire transforms your words into smoke, carrying them far, far away. Do a lot of breathing through this and just sit and quietly watch it. And then feel the lightness in your body. Feel the space that you have just created in your spirit. That space that you have created is now for peace. That space that now you have created is for freedom. And that space that you have created is for you. I also have an affirmation here for you to repeat all through this program, all through this challenge. Take a deep breath and let it fill your chest. Notice the quiet in your heart and notice the power of letting go. And then repeat after me. I am not betrayal. I am not my betrayal. I am whole. I choose peace. And I am free. And I am worthy. Let's repeat those again. I am not my betrayal. I am whole. I choose peace. I am free. And I am worthy. Today, you honored your healing. Today, you reclaimed a part of yourself. And as you walk forward, remember this: forgiveness is not a one time event, it is a practice, it is a gift you continue to give yourself. You are free to rise, to love, and to live as your true self. Even though I know that I have asked you to do a very difficult letter, after you've done this, and as you're sitting and you're reflecting, I would love you to try this journal prompt. Now that I have let go of whatever it was that you let go of, I am feeling this. And allow it to be honest. And if right now, as you're writing this, you don't feel much of anything, know that that's okay too, because sometimes it does take a little while. Keep doing your affirmations. And again, that journal prompt was, I have just released this, and now I'm feeling this.
So that was it for today's video. Hey, we really appreciate you taking the information that resonates with you. And don't forget about those journal prompts. And we really appreciate you taking the time to be with us today.
Yes, thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow.